Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Alabama's offense will go to work first. And this guy will be a target all game long. A 4-star freshman. And over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out.
And man, when you think about a freshman coming in and making plays and being a focal point of an offense, it's really, really hard to do. Jesse, it's hard to learn your playbook, let alone now be able to diagnose coverages. This dude has come in and immediately taken over college football and been an absolute stud.
Yeah, we saw it a couple of years ago with Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State, but it's so rare to see when a guy is just physically ready, mentally mature, has a competitive edge. This guy is the total package, and he's only a freshman. It's scary to think how good this guy is going to be in a couple seasons.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing, Williams. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They punted away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Jaguars' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Jaguars, right after the huge play through the air back to the line, stopped right there. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Handoff from the gun. He's got the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Oh, he got loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Williams. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lamb. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Alabama!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Could not make his way to the corner. Second and long here. Here's Williams to throw. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Right side, it's Lamb. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams on the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Williams will pass. He's got him in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The throw. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
14, South Alabama, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Look out! He'll try to do it himself. Got room at the 35. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Straight ahead, it's Cole. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making the adjustment. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Keeps the play going. Going long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Jaguars looking to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama! And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Williams still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. There he goes. Quick step and go. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Alabama pushing the tempo. From the gun, give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Williams looking for a man. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. There's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Shows a little flash as he slips his way out to the 10. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. This time they'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 25. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead, but how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running behind that left side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Pacers defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't turn it over. They'll need a bunch on second down. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Goes high to pull it in. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second and long here. They want to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack And I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Throwing right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. Challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the grab. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Keeps it himself. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicated.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 13 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Bruins with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab deep. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Long way to go on second down. He's He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Move to his right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it back to him. Cut! Goes upstairs!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Working on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Play fake, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Throws it off the RPO. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. Fires quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple positions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rush right in his face. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the comeback is on. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Finds his man on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end. It'll be a touchback. On the ground with the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On play action. Right down the middle. Got his man on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Jaguars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cole. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Jaguars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. Got enough space. Touchdown, Jaguars! They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in. It's Lamb. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. The run inside. It's Cole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Driven back.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Cole. Swamped immediately.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he gets rid of it.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Jaguars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Cole.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be tackled right at the 32, and a pretty good job on the return to set up his offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Williams rushes on, and down he goes. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Gotta find a completion on this one. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays.